So good evening, everyone. Tonight we're going to continue our discussion. So we're going to have 31 to 100 items, general education, part 1. So 31. Which of the following is expressed clearly, effectively states the idea, and has no structural error? Again, which of the following is expressed clearly, effectively states the idea, and has no structural error? A. I learned the distance of the sun from the earth was 90 million miles. B. I learned the sun was 90 million miles from the earth. C. I learned that the sun is 90 million miles from the earth. And D. I learned that the earth and the sun are 90 million miles apart. What's your answer? So the answer here is letter C. I learned that the sun is 90 million miles from the earth. 32. Basically, the Philippine agrarian reform is a question of blank. Again, basically, the Philippine agrarian reform is a question of blank. A. Land distribution. B. Nepotism and corruption. C. Graft and corruption. D. Environmental degradation. So the answer here is letter A. Land distribution. 33. I really object blank in rooms where other people have to eat. Again, I really object blank in rooms where other people have to eat. Letter A, people smoking. B, do people smoke? C, people to smoke. D, people smoking. So in general education, I can give you a tip that you're going to memorize. Unlike in Prof Ed, you're going to have a method which is the umbrella code, the umbrella methods, and you're going to choose the best answer. So the answer here is letter D, to people smoking. 34. What is the exact date? What is the exact date of Rizal's birth? Again, what is the exact date of Rizal's birth? Letter A, June 19, 1862, June 19, 1858, June 19, 1861, and June 19, 1860. So, the same lang sila. So, kapag memorize mo yung kung kailan ipinanganak si Rizal, then you get the answer. So, the answer here is letter D, letter C, June 19, 1861. 35. Given the following scores of 70, 95, 60, 80, and 100, what can you infer from the measures of variability that can be obtained from these? Again, given the following scores of 70, 95, 60, 80, and 100, what can you infer from the measures of variability that can be obtained from these? Letter A. The population is very homogeneous. B, the measures are very unstable. C, the grades are very scattered. And D, the range of scores is very reliable measure of variability. So the answer here is letter C, the grades are very scattered. So last September, in general education, most of the questions came from Filipino. So hindi talaga siya magkapareha because during my first take, yung maraming lumabas dun is kay Rizal. Then my second take is more on Filipino. So hindi talaga natin ma-predict kung ano yung lumabas. Ang importante na gawin natin is you should be ready. Okay? So 36. Which of the following is a result of compressing a file? Again, which of the following is a result of compressing a file? A file is deleted. B, the file size is smaller. C, the tree character extension is hidden. And D, all file properties are lost. So the answer here is letter B, the file size is smaller. So 37. What is the measure of an interior angle of a regular dodecagon? Again, what is the measure of an interior angle of a regular dodecagon? Letter A, 120 degrees. B, 100 degrees. C, 140 degrees. And D, 150 degrees. So what's your answer? So the answer here is letter B, 150 degrees. 38. 1/5 of the width and 1/4 of the length of a rectangular cardboard is cut off. What part of the original cardboard is the area of the remaining piece? Again, 1/5 of the width and 1/4 of the length of a rectangular cardboard is cut off. What part of the original cardboard is the area of the remaining piece? A, 30% of the original area. B, 40% of the original area. C, 50% of the original area. And D, 60% of the original area. So, yung general education pala is composed of all subject, may math, science, Filipino, English, and everything in it. So you should be prepared in order for you to pass the exam, okay? So the answer here is letter D, 60% of the original area. 39. Which is the brain of a computer? Again, which is the brain of a computer? So this is easy question. So in let exam, may easy, may hard, tsaka may difficult. So bonus na lang yun kung makuha mo ng tama yung mga easy questions. So the answer here is letter A, CPU. 40. Which of the following is an appropriate routine to shut down a non-responding application? Again, which of the following is an appropriate routine to shut down a non-responding application? A, close all open documents and press the power button until the computer automatically switches off. B, press Ctrl plus Alt plus Delete, then select the non-responding application in the Task Manager window and click in Task. C, pull out the power cable from the back of your computer. D, click Shutdown on the Start menu and choose Shutdown from the Shutdown window drop-down list. So again, which of the following is an appropriate routine to shut down a non-responding application? A, close all open documents and press the power button until the computer automatically switches off. B, press Ctrl Alt plus Delete, then select the non-responding application in the Task Manager window and click End Task. C. Pull out the power cable from the back of the computer. D. Click shutdown on the on and start menu and choose shutdown from the shutdown Windows drop list. So the answer here is letter B. Press Ctrl Alt and Delete, then select the non-responding application in the Task Manager window and click End Task. 41. Why do fisher folks catch more fish during the new moon than during the full moon? Again, why do fisher folks catch more fish during the new moon than during the full moon? A. Fishers are more active during the new moon because of the salt content of water is just right. B. Fishes look more mates during the new moon. C. Fishes go near the surface during the new moon because the water is firmer. And D. Fishes are attracted to the light from the fishing boat, which fishermen make use during the moon. So the answer here is letter D. Fishes are attracted to the light from the fishing boat, which fishermen make use during the new moon. So kapag may ganito na mga tanong, so dapat you're going to choose the best answer. Kasi pairs-pairs lang naman sila. May mga ganun talaga, especially in the Prof. Ed. Hindi lang talaga mag-a-apply sa Prof. Ed. Meron din yan sa General Education at saka sa Majorship. So 42, mahal kita, hindi to pula. Nung di ka man lang sana, ako ay nasa langit na. Ang salitang pampanitika na ginagamit sa linya ng kanta ay nangangahulugang blank. Again, mahal kita, hindi to pula. Di ka man lang sana, ako ay nasa langit na. Ang salitang pampanitika na ginagamit sa linya ng kanta ay nangangahulugang blank. A. Napakasaya. B. Pakikipagkaibigan. C. Sinisinta. D. Laruan. So the answer here is napakasaya. Letter A. 43. Which is the method of growing vegetables and low plants in a nutrient-packed aerated solution with no soil at all? Again, which is the method of growing vegetable and low plants in a nutrient-packed aerated solution with no soil at all? A. Vegetative cultivation. B. Natural farming. C. Hydroponics. D. Aerial cultivation. So the answer here is letter C. Hydroponics. Number 44. Which part of the brain is responsible for memory and intelligence? Again, which part of the brain is responsible for memory and intelligence? A. Cerebellum. B. Cerebrum. C. Medulla oblongata. D. Thalamus. What's your answer? The answer here is letter B. Cerebrum. So 45. Reform program bring about social equity and economic prosperity in the country by distributing the agricultural lands to landless farmers free of charge. 2. By transferring the ownership of land to farmers fair value. 3. By helping the affected landowners to use their land compensation in viable business activities. 4. By providing support service to farmer beneficiaries. Again, reform program bring about social equity and economic prosperity in the country. 1. By distributing the agricultural lands to landless farmers free of charge. 2. By transferring the ownership of land to farmers for the value. 3. By helping the affected landowners to use their land compensation in viable business activities. 4. By providing support services to farmer beneficiaries. A. 2, 3, and 4. B, 1, 2, and 4, C, 1, 2, and 3, and D, 1, 3, and 4. So this is the actual LET exam last September. So what's your answer? So the answer here is letter A, 2, 3, and 4. 46. You are a member of a cooperative which operates taxis, tricycles, and buses. Of which type of a cooperative are you a member? Again, you are a member of a cooperative which operates taxis, tricycles, and buses. Of which type of a cooperative are you a member? A, service cooperative. B, multipurpose cooperative. C, marketing cooperative. D, producer cooperative. So the answer here is letter A, service cooperative. Malamang, nakikita na sa tanong. Yung answer, nandyan na yan, makikita sa tanong. So you should intindihin mo mabuti ang tanong para makita mo yung sagot. Number 47, which among of the following is an example of a transfer payment? Yan. Which among the following is an example of a transfer payment? A, profit. B, rent. C, unemployment benefits. And D, government purchases. So the answer in 47 is letter C, unemployment benefits. 48. Adolfo doesn't allow his feelings and biases to influence his recordings of observation, interpretation, and data, and formulation of conclusion. What scientific attitude is reflected to his action? Again, Adolfo does not allow his feelings and biases to influence his recordings of observation, interpretation of data, and formulation of conclusion. So what scientific attitude is reflected in his action? A, absence of bias. B, concern for the environment. C, rationality. D, objectivity. So in that exam, you're doing research. So you should be prepared, should be familiarized in the research subject. So the answer here is letter D, objectivity. 49. If a baseball player hits 10 home runs in the first 45 games at the same rate, how many home runs can he expect to hit during the 162-game season? Again, if a baseball player hits 10 home runs in the first 45 games at the same rate, how many home runs can he expect to hit during the 162-game season? A, 38, B, 42, C, 36, and D, 40. So, math lang to. Sa mga mahilig sa math dyan. So, itama nyo na yung sagot. Kasi ako yung nag-take ako, hindi ko alam kung tama ba yung mga sagot ko sa math. Because I really don't like math. Pero matulog, gusto ko yung matulog. Pero yung math subject, no. So the answer here is letter C, 36. 50. Which method of reproduction provides for the most variety of spring? Again, which method of reproduction provides for the most variety of spring? A, cloning. B, sexual reproduction. C, asexual reproduction. D, cellular reproduction. So, science na naman tayo. So, the answer here is letter B, sexual reproduction. 51. So, the following except are the following except one are experience that help student build a global orientation. Again, the following except one are experience that help student build a global orientation. A, Tell about the United Nations and its specialized agencies. B. Explore some of the reason for the differences in ways of living. C. Conduct training with schools from other countries. And D. Promote the development of stereotypes and ethnic bias. So what's your answer? Huwag mong kalimutan na tumingin or tingnan mo ng mabuti yung tanong kapag may mga except, kapag may mga not, o masyadong magmadali sa pag-answer. Okay, the answer here is letter D, promote the development of stereotypes and ethnic bias. Kasi may except one, our experience that helps student build a global orientation. 52. Alin ang paksa sa sumusunod na pangungusap? Ginawa niya ang pagdarasal araw-araw. Again, alin ang paksa sa sumusunod na pangungusap? Ginawa niya ang pagdarasal araw-araw. A. Ginagawa. B. Araw-araw. C. Pagdarasal. D. Niya. So the answer here is letter C, pagdarasal. 53. What instrument is used to measure the intensity of earthquakes? Again, what instrument is used to measure the intensity of earthquakes? A, barograph. B, thermograph. C, seismograph. D, hydrograph. So this is also the actual let last September. So the answer here is letter C, seismograph. 54. Excuse me, can I borrow blank dictionary? Again, excuse me, can I borrow blank dictionary? So this is the easy question. So we should correct this if kapag ma-encounter mo to sa yung let exam. So the answer here is letter A. Excuse me, can I borrow your dictionary? Oh, that's it. 55. Alin ang di karaniwang anyo ng pandiwang hintay ka? Again, alin ang di karaniwang anyo ng pandiwang hintay ka? A. Tay. B. Tay ka. C. Intay. D. Tika. So, kapag alam mo yung mga pandiwa, pang-uri, pang-abay, so, bingo ka dun. Bingo ka na sa mga, sa Pilipino na mga tanong or questions. So, the answer here is letter B, tay ka. 56. Alin sa mga sumusunod ang aral na binigay ng ang alamat ni Mariang Makiling na ikwento ni Jose Rizal? Again, alin sa mga sumusunod ang aral na ibinigay ng ang alamat ni Mariang Makiling na ikwento ni Jose Rizal? A. Pagyamanin at pangalagaan ng ating bayan at lahi pagkat hiyas at yaman natin ito. B. Pag-ibig ang makapagbabago sa mundong ito. C. Kabanalan ang magpatawad at tulungan ang isang nagkasala. D. Dahil sa pagmamalabis at pagsasamantala, maraming biyaya ang sa kanya'y nawala. So again, understand the questions because the questions nandyan din yung answer. So the answer here is letter D. Dahil sa pagmamalabis at pagsasamantala, maraming biyaya ang sa kanya'y nawawala. 57. Which is the main goal of drug abuse education? Again, which is the main goal of drug abuse education? A. Arrest. B. Prevention. C. Control. D. Rehabilitation. So, drug abuse. I-encircle nyo yung main point sa tanong. Yung questionnaire ko last, yung nag-exam ako, punong-puno ng mga encircle, punong-puno ng sulat. Pwede nyo sulatan yun. Kasi sa inyo yun eh. So the answer here is letter B, prevention. 59. How many ways can a committee of 4 people be selected from a group of 7 people? Again, how many ways can a committee of 4 people be selected from a group of 7 people? A, 35, B, 70, C, 140, D, 210. So the answer here is letter A, 35. So a rectangle of 4 times along as it is wide if the length of the third side. A rectangle is 4 times along as it is wide if the length of the third side. So 2 by 32, 4 by 16, 3 by 14, 5 by 12. So the answer here is letter B, 4 by 16. So same naman na sila. So what law was passed by Philippine Congress in 1995 which affirms the total integration of persons with disabilities into the mainstream of society? Again, what law was passed by Philippine Congress in 1995 which affirms the total integration of Filipino with disabilities into the mainstream of society? A, RA 7277, B, RA 7784, C, RA 7722, and D, RA 776. So, kalimutang mag-aral sa mga article also because maraming lalabas sa net. So, the answer here is letter A, RA 7277. So, it is also an actual exam last September. So, 62. For blank, Pierre Small Plain lay the freezing waters of the North Sea, where his father's boat had disappeared many years ago again. For blank, Pierre Small Plain lay the freezing waters of the North Sea, where his father's boat had disappeared many years ago. A, down, B, under, C, underneath, D, below. English naman tayo. So the answer here is letter D. Far below their small plain lay the freezing waters on the North Sea where his father's boat had disappeared many years ago. So 63. To reduce electronic waste, implement a recycling system which belong to an e-waste recycling system. Again, to reduce electronic waste, implement a recycling system which belong to an e-waste recycling system. A, repair, B, reused, C, upgrading an existing equipment, and A, 1, 2, and 3, B, 1, C, 1 and 2, and D, 2 only. So the answer here is letter A, 1, 2, and 3. So magagamit lahat. So kapag may mga ganitong tanong, dapat ulit-ulitin mong basahin. At saka huwag kang mag-escape sa pag-answer. Kasi kapag nag-escape ka, kapag wala ka ng time, hindi mo na yun mababalikan. 64. A molecule or an ion is classified as a Lewis base if it has which of the following properties? Again, a molecule or an ion is classified as a Lewis base if it has which of the following properties? A. Donates a proton to water. B. Accepts a pair of electrons. C. Has resonance structures. And D. Accepts a proton from water. A molecule or an ion is classified as a Lewis base if it has which of the following properties? A. Donates a proton to water. B. Accept a pair of electrons. C. Has resonance structures. And D. Accept a proton from water. So the answer here is letter D. Accepts a proton from water. 65. Kailan natin ipagdiriwang ang linggo ng wika? Again, kailan natin ipagdiriwang ang linggo ng wika? A. Hunyo 13 to 19, Agosto 13 to 19, Agosto 1 to 31, Marso 13, 19. So, easy questions. So, dapat masagot to. Kapag hindi, botlog. So, the answer here is letter B, Agosto 13 to 19. So, number 66, excuse me, blank the time. So, again, easy questions. Again, excuse me, blank the time. So, the A, have you, B, have you got, C, got you, and D, do you. So, what's the answer? The answer here is letter B, excuse me, have you got the time? Oh, 67. Nowadays, blank are much better behaved than their parents. Where at the same age, don't you think? So nowadays, blank are much better behaved than their parents were at the same age, don't you think? A, teenager, B, the teenager, C, a teenager, D, teen and eager. So, what do you think the answer? Same thought, but there is a best answer predicts. So the answer here is letter A. So nowadays, teenagers are much better behaved than their parents were at the same age. So what again? If x is equals 1 and y is equals -2, what is the value of the expressions of x2, 2x minus 4x plus 3xy squared? So, -9/2, B, 15/2, C, -7/2, and D, 17/4. Then do the solve. So, the answer here is letter C, -7/2. 69. Which among the following statement is always true? Again, which among the following statements is always true? A, the supplement of an angle is acute. B, the complement of an angle is obtuse. C, the complement of any acute angle is acute. And D, two supplementary angles are congruent. So the answer here is letter C, the complement of any acute angle is acute. 70, a losing senatorial candidate may file a protest against the winner. What body will assume jurisdiction over the case? Again, a losing senatorial candidate may file a protest against the winner. What body will assume jurisdiction over the case? A, Supreme Court. B, Electoral Tribunal. C, commonly the Regional Trial Court. So the answer here is letter B, Electoral Tribunal. 72. The Philippines belong to the type of biome called blank. The Philippines belong to the type of biome called blank. A. Deciduous forest. B. Taiga. C. Tropical rainforest. And D. Grassland. So the answer here is letter C. Tropical rainforest. Number 73. A square has an area of 400 square centimeter. What is its perimeter? Again, a square has an area of 400 square centimeter. What is its perimeter? A, 20 centimeter. B, 80 centimeter. C, 100 centimeter. D, 40 centimeter. Math again. So the answer here is letter B, 80 centimeter. 74. So if 500 or 25% of a graduating class are girls, how many are graduating? Again, if 500 or 25% of a graduating class are girls, how many are graduating? A, 2,000, B, 5,000, C, 1,000, D, 2,000. Again, math, then do the solve. Paano nangyari or anong sagot? So the answer here is letter A, 2,000. So what type of thermonuclear reaction occurs in the sun which generates a tremendous amount of heat energy? Again, what type of thermonuclear reaction occurs in the sun which generates a tremendous amount of heat energy? So A, fission, B, radiation, C, convection, D, fusion. Again, this is the actual last September. So the answer here is fusion. Excuse me. 76. Nobel Prize winners are chosen from different levels. So where was President Quirino considered? Again, Nobel Prize winners are chosen from different levels. So where was President Quirino considered? A, politics, B, literature, C, human rights, D, economic. So it's very understandable kung alam mo kung sino si President Quirino. So the answer here is letter D, economics. 77. Organisms that eat plants only are called blank. Again, organisms that eat plants only are called blank. A, herbivores. B, herbivores. C, omnivores. D, carnivores. So the answer here, science tayo, is letter B, herbivores, from the word herb. So plants, then herb, isa lang yan. So piliin ang salitang may diptonggo, yuyong, kamay, lawa, tihaya. Again, piliin ang salitang may diptonggo, yuyong, kamay, lawa, tihaya. Diptonggo, dapat alamin mo para malaman mo kung ano ang diptonggo. So the answer here is letter B, kamay. 79. How many prime numbers are there between 1 and 100? So again, this is the actual last September. So how many prime numbers are there between 1 and 100? A, 23, B, 24, C, 25, D, 26. So the answer here is letter C, 25. 80. You cannot share what you do not have. Who portrayed it best? Again, you cannot share what you do not have. Who portrayed it best? A, heaven is built on stilts. One can buy all happiness. B, the man scorned on the cross that redeemed the world without suffering. C, patient on the rice store. Q, was tested by a grumbling lady. D, words without deeds can never go far. So what's the answer? So the answer here is letter B, the man scorned on the cross that redeemed the world without suffering. So you cannot share what you do not have. Paano mo ma-share kung wala ka, diba? 81. When a person shows the ability to understand and appreciate the similarities and differences in the customs, values, and beliefs of one's culture, that person is said to blank. Again, when a person shows the ability to understand and appreciate the similarities and differences in the customs, values, and beliefs of one's cultures, that person is said to blank. A. Possess multicultural literacy. B. Possess sociocultural awareness. C. Possess global awareness. And D. Possess social literacy. So, economics. So, the answer here is letter A. Possess multicultural literacy. 82. Mr. Lucido deposited 225 pesos in the bank. If his deposit consisted of 29 bills consisting of 5 peso and 10 peso bills, how many 10 peso bills did he deposit? Again, math. Easy question sa math. Dapat tama ang sagot. So, Mr. Lucido deposited 225 pesos in the bank. If his deposit consisted of 29 bills, consisting of 5 peso and 10 peso bills, how many 10 peso bills did he deposit? A. 13, B. 14, C. 15, D. 16. So the answer here is letter D, 16. So, 83. Marumi ang baso, huwag mong blank yan. Again, marumi ang baso, huwag mong blank yan. A. Inumin, inuman, uminom, pag-inuman. Marumi ang baso, huwag mong blank yan. A. Inumin, B. Inuman, C. Uminom, D. Pag-inuman. So the answer here is letter B, inuman. Marumi ang baso, wag mong inuman yan. 84. When you carry a heavy load with one arm, you tend to hold your free head away from your body in order to blank. Again, when you carry a heavy load with one arm, you tend to hold your free head away from your body in order to blank. A. Change the weight of your body and load. B. Change the mass of your body. C. Be ready to grab something in case you fall. And D. Change the center of gravity of your body and load. So the answer here is letter D. Change the center of gravity of your body and load. 85. 15 items to go. Matatapos na tayo. So if a picture frame is 27 centimeter long and 18 centimeter wide, what is the ratio of its length to its width? Again, if a picture frame is 27 centimeter long and 18 centimeter wide, what is the ratio of its length to its width? A. 3:2, B. 2:3, and C. 3:5, and 5:3. So the answer here is letter math again. Ang daming math. Letter A, 3:2. 86. When a teacher is charged with administrative case committed in the local discharge of professional duties, what right may the teacher invoke for their defense? Again, when a teacher is charged with administrative case committed in the local discharge of professional duties, what right may the teacher invoke for their defense? A. Right to receive compensation in the duration of the case. B. Right to be given the due process of law. And C. Right to be defended by the organization of teachers to which they are a member. And D. Right to be provided with free legal service by the appropriate office. Situational, marami yan. Pero dapat be ready, maging handa. So the answer here is letter D, right to be provided with free legal service by the appropriate office. 87. In how many ways can a team of 10 basketball players be chosen from 12 players? Parang bumalik yung thoughts, di ba? So, in how many ways can a team of 10 basketball players be chosen from 12 players? A, 62, B, 64, C, 66, and D, 72. The answer here is C, 66. So, 88. Find M in the proportion of M over 12 equals 30 over 24. Again, find M in the proportion of M over 12 equals 30 over 24. A, 3, B, 15, C, 20, D, 25. So the answer here is letter, math again, A, 3. 89. People who are too blank are liable to be deceived by unscrupulous individuals. People who are too blank are liable to be deceived by unscrupulous individuals. A, worry, B, credulous, C, cynical, D, demanding. So the answer here is letter B, credulous. 90. Blank natin ang mapa si Kenny para hindi siya maligaw. Again, blank natin ang mapa si Kenny para hindi siya maligaw. A, iwan, B, mag-iwan, C, iwanan, D, pag-iwan. Filipino. So the answer here is letter C, iwanan. So pinandirihan ni Miko ang aso niyang blank. Again, pinandirihan ni Miko ang aso niyang blank. A, magalis, 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 galis ng aso. Pinandirihan ni Miko ang kanyang aso niyang blank. Magalis, 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 galis, aso. So the answer here is C, magalis. Number 93. The elevator can carry a maximum load of 605 kilogram. How many passengers of weight 50.5 kilogram each can the elevator hold? Again, the elevator can carry a maximum load of 605 kilogram. How many passengers of weight 50.5 kilogram each can the elevator hold? A, 12, B, 11.9, C, 11, D, 10. So, simple math. So, what's the answer? So, the answer here is letter C, 11. So, divide lang natin yan. So, 95. 5 more items to go. For the fruit punch, 3,050 ml of fruit juice is needed. How much fruit juice is needed in decaliters? Again, for the fruit punch, 3,050 millimeters of fruit juice is needed. How much fruit juice is needed in decaliters? A, 0.305, B, 3.05, B, 5.03, and D, 0.053. Simple math again. So the answer here is letter A, 0.305. Uy, ang babae ay huwag mong tingnan isang bagay na libangan lamang, kundi isang katubahan at karamay sa mga kahirapan nitong kabuhayan. Ang tungkulin ng wika sa linya ay blank. Si Emilia Cinco. Ang babae, huwag mong tingnan isang bagay na libangan lamang, kundi isang katuwang at karamay sa mga kahirapan nitong kabuhayan, according to Emilio Jacinto. Ang tungkulin ng wika sa linya ay blank. A, pang heuristiko, B, pang interactional, C, pang regulatory, and D, pang instrumental. So the answer here is letter C, pang regulatory. 97. Anong tayutay ang tinutukoy nito? Durog ang katawang bumagsak sa simento si Miguel. Anong tayutay ang tinutukoy nito? Durog ang katuwang bumagsak sa simento si Miguel. A. Pagtutulad, bibigay katauhan, pagmamalabis, pagwawangis. So the answer here is letter D. Pagwawangis. Number 98. Yes, the script was excellent, but the performance were blank weak. Again, yes, the script was excellent, but the performance was blank weak. A. Completely, B. Extremely, C. Utterly, and D. Absolutely. Answer here is letter B. Extremely. Simple English. So, 99. Second to the last item. So the smallest angle of a triangle is 2/3 the size of the middle angle. As the middle angle is 3/7 of the largest angle. Find all three angle measures. Again, the smallest angle of a triangle is 2/3 of the size of the middle angle. And the middle angle is 3/7 of the largest angle. Find all the three angle measures. A. 30 degrees, 60 degrees, and 90 degrees. B. 45 degrees, 45 degrees, and 90 degrees. C. 35 degrees, 45 degrees, and 110 degrees. And D. 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 105 degrees. What's your answer? It's math again. So the answer here is letter B. 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 105 degrees. So last item. Tandaan mo na lahat ng paghihirap ni Luis ay blank sa iyong magandang kinabukasan. Again, tandaan mo na lahat ng paghihirap ni Luis ay blank sa iyong magandang kinabukasan. Itong Paul, B. Upang, si Sanhi, D. Upol. So, Filipino again. So, the answer here is letter D. Upol. Tandaan mo na lahat ng paghihirap ni Luis ay ukol sa iyong magandang kinabukasan. So this is the end of our discussion. Thank you so much. See you on my next video. Bye. Good luck and God bless.